Flared sleeves are my new favorite trend this year. Here's how you can make your own with an existing top. Also, Wendy from With Wendy is also doing a flared sleeve. She did a pleated flare sleeve turtleneck from scratch. You guys can go check out her video over here. She and I both decided to do flare sleeve at the same time. Go over to Wendy's channel and you can see how she does her version of it. Originally, I was going to use a thrifted dress and use the skirt fabric as sleeves, and this dress would have been perfect had it not been defective and the head too small, so I thrifted this top with the dress and will be adding sleeves to it instead. There's two ways to cut the sleeves. This method means you end up with two pieces with two seams. Since my top only has one seam, I wanted to match it by cutting only one piece per sleeve. I measured the width of the sleeve on my top and using the material from the dress, marked down the center, then the midpoint of the front and back of the sleeve. I'm extending my sleeve by 10.5 inches with a 10.25 inch wide flare. I also curve the hem of the sleeve as a subtle enhancement. Then, the best sound in the world, cutting your fabric out. Start with an overedge stitch across the sleeve, then fold once and sew a straight stitch across to finish the raw edge. Then fold your sleeves right side together and straight stitch down to connect the ends. With the right sides of the top and sleeve together, pull the flare over the top and pin around. Make sure you match the seam of the flare with the seam of the sleeve so it runs perfectly straight. Sew a straight stitch around, being careful not to sew the sleeves shut. If you have scrap fabric and an old top or an old dress, this is a great way to refresh your wardrobe, and it's so easy for beginner sewers. I hope you guys have a chance to try this out yourself and see how fun it is to change an old top or an old dress into something new. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure that you check out my social media at look under here and also subscribe to this channel. Make sure that you check out Wendy's video. She does a really cool version on her side, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!